my metaphor, I try to get rid of all the little cubby holes that we put ourselves in, and I just think of it as we're all one. We're all in this big system, and as we become useful to the system, it holds us up and we do our thing. And that we actually aren't this individuated unit of consciousness that's separate from the big system. That's just a metaphor, so we can talk about these things in a way that we can process them. We're always just a piece of the larger system. We're just a subset of that larger system all the time. Yet we will limit a subset of ourselves, of our awareness, to physical reality. And we start talking about it like they're places that we go and visit and stay, and that here's non-physical, and that's a place. And here's the section where you matriculate in from a death. And we start to talk like that. That's because that's the only thing we can. It's the only way we can frame it up and build concepts that we can talk about. We have to talk about it in terms of our physical experience. So we turn it into physical things, but I don't think we're really all separate anyway. It's all we're just one thing. We're little subsets of a big thing. And we are really that whole thing, even if little pieces of it, like in this rule set, while pieces of that, we're still really a chunk of the whole thing. That's our home base. These other things that we're doing, well, we build up these metaphors to describe them, basically, because there's a function that we need to describe. And most of, when we talk about my model, and I talk about higher selves, and I talk about guides, and we do all this, don't take those too literally. If you take them too literally, all you're doing is painting a PMR picture on top of the non-physical. That's just so we can communicate, and so that we can build up a logical structure and talk about it. Because we have these different functions and aspects of ourselves. There is the part of ourselves that comes here and is restricted to this reality frame, because this is where the action is as far as evolution goes. So here we are. We're the working fluid in the evolution system, and we're going around and around through the cycles, evolving.
Do you think any of us will need help passing?
Oh no, I suspect that most people here will probably take the shortcut because they're all really aware of what's going on. They don't need all that. You guys aren't going to need all that hand-holding and treatment so that you don't, freak out and get upset and whatever. It's like, you just go straight to the, right to the mothership, right?